Hey, listeners, hope all of you are enjoying your Saturday night, having a fun, awesome time. Did any of you have a rough week? Well, if you did, maybe we can help lift your spirits with some laughter so intense it's literally going to make you spit that drink right back out of your mouth. Kick back, relax, and enjoy a 30-minute uninterrupted block of vintage Erectus.
At Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO, that tune, Reach Out. I really like music that takes you to the dark side. And we're going to hear such a group, Blue Oyster Cult, next, launching a fat-ass 60-minute solid rock set. For a quarter, Lori Roberts will let you touch her, and you'll get a chance to do that on Wednesday because Lori's making an appearance at Moda Italia on South Winchester between Lark and Camden and Los Gatos from 6 p.m. to 7:30. And make sure you have your bumper sticker, a KSJO bumper sticker, on the back of your car, and you could win big prizes. Okay, I got one for you. Which rock star has made mooning the audience a regular part of his act? Good evening, KSJO. I'm Dennis Erectus. Who's this?
This is Perry.
All right, Perry, tell me the name of that rock star that likes to show his hiney, huh?
Angus Young.
Right, Angus Young of AC/DC. And speaking of, when I was a kid, I was so ugly that my parents used to shave my ass and walk me down the street backwards.
I believe it.
Oh, a wise guy. And speaking of wise guys, Billy Vega rattles his dentures next on KSJO. Horny Toad, ZZ Top at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO, Fuzzbox Voodoo. From their latest, they'll be in town on August 25th. Being as I get hard whenever the wind changes direction, I'm known as Erectus, and this is known as a drawn-out 45-minute solid rock set that we're in the middle of. Got a couple of luscious ladies waiting to play a fair on the air, and right now, Billy Idol wants to tell you why he's saving his hymen for his marriage at Solid Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO with the Meat Puppets, and that's a song called, what was that? Backwater, right. Meat Puppets, been around for 10 years, and haven't gotten a song on the radio until now, and deservedly so. Well, nearby, another hefty 45-minute solid rock set. And, you know, a number of rock stars are criminals, like Grace Slick. She just got a years of community work with the Tiburon Community Services for pointing a shotgun at a cop. And that's who we're going to hear, criminal Grace Slick with the Jefferson Starship. That happens next. I'm Dennis Erectus, and you smell that? Smells like estrogen to me. And we'll take care of it on Affair on the Air. Hi, KSJO. Would you like to be hosed down with the juices of love?
Yes.
Good. Who are you?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, what's your age and what do you do?
I'm 22, and at present I have no set occupation.
You have no occupation?
Yes.
So you want a man to fill up your time, huh?
Yep.
Well, tell me about this guy that you want to meet, the guy you want to meet.
Yeah. Well, like, the moment, I want somebody that has more money.
You want somebody with money?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of want to be a pseudo-prostitute then. Not have them give you the cash up front, but kind of a little on the sly, huh?
Well, I want a sugar daddy.
All right, well, you better be pretty damn good looking if you want a sugar daddy. Describe yourself.
Well, I'm about 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
130.
Yeah.
36, 28, 35.
Uninhibited?
Pretty much.
You'll do just about anything, huh? If the price is right.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I like your style. So just chill for a sec, and I'll try to drum up some business here for you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, if you don't mind paying for it, in an indirect kind of way, of course, then call me for Stephanie's phone number. Never thought I'd be saying that about Motley Crue, but I just did at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. Their new one there, Misunderstood, and they start their tour of the States starting next month. Well, we're not very far away from another one of those astronomical 45-minute solid rock sets. Remember that newest Alice in Chains song, New No excuses. Well, that thing was a new direction for those guys, and they continue that new direction with another new song, I Stay Away. Alice in Chains happening next. I'm Dennis Erectus, and as you well know, shark fever is still in the air, with the series now tied at 2 games apiece. But let's talk about real sharks as opposed to ice hockey sharks. Now, the most famous real shark is the great white. But can you name a type of shark besides the great white? Well, if you can, I got a prize for you. A San Jose Sharks hockey puck plus a Beavis and Butthead CD, and you'll qualify for tomorrow's grand drawing for Tuesday Shark playoff tickets. So make like a zoologist and name a type of shark now. 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO. Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO, the band 11, and the song Reach Out. I'm that third-rate disc jockey, but first-rate pervert, Dennis Erectus, moving you through a buxom 45-minute solid rock set. Got a band here who recently returned from the dead. Yeah, they're now out on tour. This is Loverboy at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. Dissident from Pearl Jam at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. And close by, a bloated 45-minute solid rock set. Are you like me? Do you like your music loud, fast, and crazy? Well, nobody is louder, faster, nor crazier than the 9 Inch Nails, and we're going to hear them next. I'm Dennis Erectus, and this gal just called up here creaming her jeans over Eddie Vedder, going, ooh, you got to play some more Pearl Jam. Eddie is so sexy. Well, girl, you need a reality check. Hey, Pearl Jam is a great band, but let's face it, Eddie Vedder ain't much to look at. And neither are a lot of these so-called glamorous rock stars. So I tell you what, if you call up here and tell me who you think is the ugliest rock star, I'll give you an Ugly Kid Joe CD, America's Least Wanted. Phone now, 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO. Moving you through a chunky 45-minute solid rock set with the group that'll be opening for the Rolling Stones. This is the Stone Temple Pilots at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. 92.3 KSJO with a brand new LA band. That's Sugar Tooth. The song Sold My Fortune. You know, it must be a million years between Boston albums, but finally these guys are going to put out their 4th one pretty soon, Walk On. And that's the band we're going to hear, Boston, next as a part of an immense 45-minute solid rock set. I've been running my big mouth for a long time now telling you to put a KSJO bumper sticker on your car so you could score prizes. Well, finally, it's happened. You can go on out in San Jose to Grand Auto on Tully Road at King this coming Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. with your car, with the bumper sticker, and the KSJO Solid Rock Patrol just may make you a scorer. I'm Dennis Erectus, and I sense a sea of lonely faces in the listening audience tonight. People who want to exchange body fluids, but they have nobody to exchange them with, right? So we'll fix that. We'll play a fair on the air. And the way it works is if you crave a date, call me, we'll do an interview, and then I'll play matchmaker for you. So don't hesitate. Put down that peanut butter and jelly sandwich and dial 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO for the affair. Infecting you with Fury in the Slaughterhouse. Brittle guitar work on that. Every generation's got its own disease. Since I always let the man below rule the man above, I'm known as Prolonged Erectus, and keeping to my name, we've got a prolonged 45-minute solid rock set going with 38 special at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. KSJO with brand new Aerosmith tapping into their blues roots with Crazy. And we're in proximity to another one of those spacious 45-minute solid rock sets. You like your music loud, fast, and crazy? Well, no band is louder, nor faster, nor crazier than 9 Inch Nails. We're going to hear those guys next. I'm Erectus, and I feel like finding one of my fellow misfits some action. So, it's a fair on the air. Hi, KSJO. Would you like to put the tool in the shed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I like a guy who knows what he wants. What's your name?
Marco.
And what do you do for a living, Marco?
I'm just a student.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
What do you think's the one thing that women like the best about you?
Me? I would say my eyes.
Why is that? You got Dracula eyes or something?
No, I got beautiful baby blues.
Baby blues, and the rest of you is an ugly mess, but your eyes are fantastic. Is that it?
There you go.
All right. Tell us about this woman that you want to gawk at with those eyes.
Well, it doesn't mean anything special. Just, I'm just a desperately soul here who needs someone a girl who'll just, take advantage of me, whatever she wants.
You sound like maybe you're just one step away from going to a prostitute, huh?
That's why I turned to you, Dennis.
Oh, because I'm a pimp-like kind of guy, huh?
There you go.
All right. Scum sticks together, doesn't it?
There you go, Dennis.
All right. Just sit tight for a second and let me see if I can get something going for you.
All right.
Well, you know how the rain brings out oil slicks? I think the rain also brings out the human equivalent of oil slicks. So, ladies, if you'd like to meet a man who has absolutely no standards, call me. Whipping you into a lewd frenzy with Sugar Tooth. A looping bass line there on Sold My Fortune. I'm Dennis Erectus, and I'm just an innocent onlooker lapping through a fat, juicy 45-minute solid rock set. Got some boys from our own backyard. Y&T at Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. Solid Rock and Roll, 92.3 KSJO. New direction for those guys on the song Misunderstood. And soon in town, a bulbous 45-minute solid rock set. And I got a song coming up here next you might not have heard, an alternate version of Def Leppard's Rocket. I'm Dennis Erectus, and lately I've been hanging out at these clubs, these rock clubs down on First Street here in San Jose. You been down there? Well, I've noticed something. The only guys who do scoring on the girls are the guys in bands. So I got the message. This afternoon, I got a perm and a peroxide job, and I bought some spandex. So I'm young, I'm hung, and I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. But now all I need is a band to back me up. Yeah, I'm a great singer. I've had experience. Plus, I can use my name to get bookings, see? So I was wondering, would you like to be in my band? Can you play an instrument? Well, if you can, call me now, because I'm putting my group together. 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO, but call me only if you play a rock and roll instrument. Does that set in your mind, huh? Even if they were awful, they'd be great with a name like that, but they are great, so it's a double plus. Lucy's Fur Coat, the song Treasure Hands. Now, when you think of Pink Floyd, you don't think of sex music. However, they do one sex song, and we're going to hear it next as a part of a colossal 45-minute solid rock set. Did you know that breasts and pecs look indescribably delicious as they peer through a KSJO t-shirt? Make your breasts and or pecs indescribably delicious. Get a KSJO t-shirt at Concord Motorsports in the Ski Zone in San Jose. I'm Dennis Erectus, and I realize the reason that I ain't getting any is because I'm not in a rock and roll group. So I decided to start my own band here tonight with me as the singer. Now all I need is some backup musicians here. Hi, KSJO, who are you?
Hey, I'm Mike.
You play something, Mike?
Oh, I definitely do.
What's that?
Rhythm guitar, big time.
Okay, what kind of equipment you got?
I've got a PV Ultra 60.
Oh, cool. Now, do you read music?
No, I don't.
Well, good, because that only complicates things, man. Now, can you play holding that rhythm guitar between your legs?
I definitely could.
Yeah. Now, are you good at pouting your lips and all that kind of stuff, furrowed brows?
No, I'm good at crunching and moshing.
Yeah. That'll get the girls. Now, you got some leather gear there?
A little bit.
Yeah. How do you look in makeup?
How do I look in makeup?
Yeah.
Actually, I look sexy in makeup. I did that once a couple of years ago.
Sure. That's what we need. Now, how many beers can you swig in one sitting?
In one sitting?
Yeah.
A hell of a lot. I spent some years in Germany, so I can drink a hell of a lot of beer.
Sounds like you got a great future in rock and roll. Hold on, I want to get your address and phone number and all that kind of stuff.
You betcha.
Shocking. Yeah, and the drummer of that band is related to Angus Young. Plus, they did the hoy in there. Did you hear that? Just like TNT, huh? I'm Dennis Erectus, and I'm a Saratoga socialite, and I'd much rather be taking applications for my country club. But instead, I'm leading you through a big, scuzzy 45-minute solid rock set with a song about the joys of being a pyromaniac. This is the Talking Heads at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. Science fiction kind of number called Black Hole Sun, and you heard it at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. And in the near future, another one of those ear-boggling 45-minute solid rock sets. Do you like music that's so wild that it's akin to jamming a screwdriver into your ear holes? Well, I got one such song, 9 Inch Nails, March of the Pigs, and we're going to hear that next. I'm Dennis Erectus. You know, some people get off having sex in motel rooms, and some people like doing it on the beach. But myself, I like doing it in parked cars. Only problem is, last time I tried it, I got busted. So I was wondering, do you know of an isolated place where I can diddle in a car and not get caught? Well, if you do, call me and tell me where this is, and I'll give you some free CDs. Phone me now, 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO.
You know where Arlington Valley is?
Right?
You know where Hicks Road is?
Okay.
Up on Hicks Road.
So you've tried it there, and you didn't get caught, huh?
I live up there.
Oh, so you can guarantee that at that spot I won't get busted for a moving violation in a parked car, huh?
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. It's 92.3 KSJO with my favorite song from the new Pink Floyd CD, What Do You Want From Me? Reminds me of something from Dark Side of the Moon. Not far away, a sprawled-out 45-minute solid rock set. Now, Aerosmith are going to be some really busy guys this summer. Not only are they headlining Woodstock 2, now they've added to their agenda a headlining job for a Russian rock festival. And that's who we're going to hear next, Aerosmith. I'm Dennis Erectus, and I want to give you a word association test. So pay attention. You over there, shut up now. I'm going to give you 3 slang terms. They all mean the same thing, and you tell me what they all refer to, and I'll give you some free CDs here from Guns N' Roses, Tool, and the Screaming Cheetah Wheelies. These are the 3 terms. Team cream. No, wrong. Scratch that off. Scratch that off. Here it goes now. Double header. Double header. Head over heels in love. Seafood mutual. All right? If you know what they all mean and you want the CDs, call me now, 575-KSJO or 800-350-KSJO. Stop talking when I'm interrupting. 92.3 KSJO with the long-awaited follow-up to Mr. Jones. That's Rain King from the Counting Crows. Just played 2 nights up at the Fillmore there. Every time I listen to the Nirvana song, All Apologies, it takes on a whole new meaning that it didn't have before. And we're going to hear that song, All Apologies, as a part of a stupendous 45-minute solid rock set next. I'm Dennis Erectus, Ph.D., with a word association test. I'm going to give you 3 slang terms. They all mean the same thing. You tell me what they all refer to. Double header. Head over heels in love. Seafood mutual. Hi, KSJO Super Information Highway. What's your name?
Rich.
All right, what do they all mean?
69 and...
Yeah, you must be an extremely well-educated person. You know that?
I wasn't born last night.
Yeah, 69 and may give you a kink in the neck, but it's sure worth it, ain't it?
I heard.
Well, 92.3 KSJO. I'm Dennis Erectus, scaling a mountain of rock and roll during this 45-minute solid rock set, now in motion with that peroxide job known as Billy Idol. And you got it at 92.3 KSJO. Choose to sing, I'm too hot to handle, I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. Now these guys are saying, when will we all fall down? Expecting failure. More realistic approach from Toad the Wet Sprocket at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. And approaching us, a pumped up 45-minute solid rock set. Plus this hour, I'm going to attempt to nail 2 bellies together. Because that's what I do on Affair on the Air. Hello, KSJO. Do you get hard whenever the wind changes direction?
Yes.
Good. What's your name?
Jonathan Rose.
And mate, your age, and what do you do?
I'm 26 and I lay carpet.
Now, what kind of accent is this that I detect?
I'm from Birmingham originally.
Oh, well, you know, guys in America will go for those British accents and women. It drives them nuts, so I would assume the reverse would be true, too. So you hoping for that, huh?
Most definitely.
Well, tell me about this Yankee girl you want to get your mitts on.
Oh, it's quite simple, really. I spent the last 3 months growing out my facial hair, so right now I've got a full bushy beard.
Oh.
I'm looking for a woman that's into face-sitting sessions.
What kind of sessions?
Face-sitting sessions.
Oh, I see. Are you submissive?
Oh, I don't know about that. I just want something that makes my beard look like a glazed donut.
Yeah, you Brittoners are a pretty kinky sort, aren't you?
Oh, most definitely.
All right, describe yourself besides the beard.
Oh, about 5'9", 160 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes, medium build.
Okay, good. Now, I'll see if I can find somebody to sit on your face and spin like a swivel chair.
That would be nice.
Hey, if you want to smother this kinky Englishman, call me to get his phone number. But these musicians don't even go to the restroom because the little white dove takes it away. Well, the reality of the situation is much different. For example, Axl Rose is currently being sued by his ex-girlfriend, model Stephanie Seymour, for some rather unsavory reasons. Do you know what Stephanie says that Axl did to her? Well, if you do, call me up and tell me, and you can win a season's pass to Great America. Phone now, 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO. Philosophy 3A, that's push comes to shove from Jackal. Yeah, you understand that. Give me a call, will you? I'm Erectus with a massive 45-minute solid rock set now in progress with the Scorpions sexually harassing us with Passion Rules the Game at 92.3 KSJO. Ah, the way rock and roll's supposed to be, not some saccharine syrup like Journey or Kansas or something. That's Gilby Clark at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. Cure me or kill me. And close at hand, an extended 45-minute solid rock set. And later this hour, your chance to grab a free season's pass to Great America. I'm Dennis Erectus, and while that Gilby Clark was a-playing, I got a call from this desperate guy going, you got to help me, man. You got to help me. You got to help me. So we'll do it on Affair on the Air. Hello, KSJO. Would you like to mumble in the moss?
Oh, definitely.
All right, well, lay out that name of yours.
Rick.
And your age and what do you do?
26, and I'm a freelance accountant.
Now, what exactly are you looking for here tonight?
Well, Dennis, it's like this. I've been going over my books lately, and I've discovered that I spent an average of about $575 on a woman before I land her in the sack.
Oh, over how much time?
Well, you know, a few weeks, dinner, flowers, candy, and all that crap.
Oh, I see. You're an accountant kind of guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, tonight, I want to bypass all that and save myself a little money.
How's that?
I'll pay a willing woman $100 for the deed tonight, and I'll buy the protection.
Oh, really now? So you want to use my program to solicit an illegal act, huh?
That's exactly right.
Well, you come to the right person. You say you're willing to pay $100 for it?
That's right.
How old are you?
26.
Are you wretched looking?
No, I'm actually a pretty decent-looking guy.
All right, well, we'll see if we can get something happening here, so just sit tight.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's twisted logic, but somehow it makes sense. So if you're a princess of the pavement and you want to talk to this guy, call me. A mega decibel assault from Offspring. Self-esteem at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. I'm Dennis Erectus, wallowing in a big wad of rock and roll during this 45-minute solid rock set. Now happening with the mating call of Motley Crue at 92.3 KSJO. Listen to my story about a man named Jed. See, this is a word association test. That band, Pride and Glory, losing your mind at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. And later this hour, I'm going to personally fix it so you can do a swan dive into a swimming pool filled with the juices of love. Because we'll be playing Affair on the Air. And it's so close you can touch it. A well-endowed 45-minute solid rock set upcoming here. I'm Dennis Erectus with a question. Can you name a 70s film in which Mick Jagger took mescaline and he wore a dress? If you can, you'll win a season's pass to Great America. Who's this?
Hey, it's Jim.
Yeah, Jim. What's the name of that film?
Performance?
Right, Performance.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah, and the weirdest thing is I think he looks better as a woman than he does as a man. Acid Rock has returned from the grave, and I like it. God's Child, the band, everybody's one at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO. And speaking of weird-ass music, probably the weirdest-ass new song is Weezer's The Sweater Song. You heard that? Well, we'll be checking it out here real soon, along with a massive 45-minute Solid Rock set. I'm Dennis Erectus, and while that God's Child CD was a-rolling, this British guy called me up saying, you got to help me, man. You got to help me. You got to help me. All right, I got up on the right side of the gutter this morning. I'm feeling jittery. I'll help him on Affair on the Air. Ready to unload your cargo?
Most definitely.
Okay, what's your name and your age, please?
Colin Smythe, 25.
And what do you do, man?
I'm a photographer.
What is it exactly that you have to offer the female species?
I've got class, sophistication, and savvy, which is something that American men haven't got the foggiest notion of how to deliver.
Oh, so these women are just used to trailer trash and garbage, human garbage and like that, and you're better than that, huh?
That's right. I think it's unfair that the most sexy and exciting women in the world have to settle for something so sloppy and sweaty like their counterparts.
So you're saying Yanks are pigs, huh?
That's right. All American men are pigs. They're all fat and lazy and need guns to solve their problems because they're not real men. You never see Englishmen going around blowing each other's heads off or slapping their women.
All right. Calm down there, mate. Let me see if I can get some action happening for you.
Great.
With Nirvana at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO, and headed our way a lifelong 45-minute Solid Rock set. And say, you heard that new Megadeth? Well, when you do hear it, you're going to want to run your head into a wall, I guarantee it. And that's coming up next. I'm Dennis Erectus, and a couple of weeks ago I put on the air this rather controversial phone call from a KSJO listener who's British. His name is Colin Smythe, and he's a photographer, and I've invited him down to the studio. Hi, Colin.
Good evening, Dennis.
Now, do you stand by what you said about American men?
I most certainly do. They hit women, they're violent, they're fat, they're lazy, unsophisticated, and they've got no class.
Oh, yeah? Well, when you were on Affair on the Air, I got you the phone numbers of several American women. What happened with that?
Well, right now, I'm romantically involved with many of these American women, and they now agree more than ever that British men are far superior to American men.
So you're saying that American men are trash, garbage, and British men have class and sophistication?
American women would be better off going out with pigs.
All right, if anybody wants to offer their opinion about this guy, Colin Smythe, you can call now, 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO. American men, don't you?
That's right, they're fat, sloppy, and stupid.
Well, let's take a call. Hi, KSJO, who's this?
Doesn't matter who this is. Let me talk to Smythe.
All right, go ahead.
I'm here. What do you want to say, mate?
Play Misty for me, bitch.
Wow, what do you say about that?
It just proves my point.
Dennis Erectus, a throbbing rock and roll python, only on 92.3 KSJO.
1-800. Oh, wait, new Queensryche, kind of primal and kind of slick at the same time. I Am I at Solid Rock and Roll 92.3 KSJO, and nearby a busty 45-minute Solid Rock set. And next, the Kinks. Colin, do you approve of that?
Yes, they epitomize fine British music.
I'm Erectus, and I have in the studio a KSJO British listener who has a very low opinion of American men.
That's right. Comparing American pigs to British men is like comparing a Big Mac to beef Wellington.
Hi, KSJO, who's this?
Yeah, is there Smythe?
Yeah, Smythe's all right over there.
That's
All right.
right.
This is Philip.
What have you got to say, mate?
All right. You know, why don't you just stick your dirty ass on a plane and go back to your little gay faggots in England?
Well, because I like making American dollars and spending them on American women, that's why.
What do you think about that?
I don't know.
I think you've not been laid in a while, mate.
Sounds like he's at a loss for words to me.
Well, actually, I just got it last night, so I won't be talking.
I'm not talking about from your own hand.
It's that sultry-voiced fantasy boy of late-night radio, Dennis Erectus. Only on 92.3 KSJO. It's back.
It has the required raunchy electricity that I crave. Do you have a sick mind like me? Do you like music that's dark, dank, and evil? Well, we've got some from Blue Oyster Cult next during an ear-boggling 45-minute solid rock set. Your bitchin' bod can look even more bitchin' in a KSJO t-shirt. Get fixed up tomorrow. Get one of those t-shirts at the Compact Disc Warehouse in Sunnyvale or Newark or Concord Motorsports. I'm Dennis Erectus with a guest, a KSJO British listener, Colin Smythe, and Colin has a very, very low opinion of American men.
And deservedly so. They're all ignorant, sloppy, and just plain grotesque.
Hi, KSJO. Who are you?
My name's Mary.
All right, Mary. Colin's here. Talk to him.
Hi, Mary. What would you like to say?
Well, I'm full-blooded Irish, and,
Oh.
you know,
Yes, I know.
I kind of don't even like the Irishmen. They're cocky suckers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think you guys are God's gift to all women.
Well, we are.
You're not, though.
But we are.
You're not, because...
One date with me, love, and I guarantee you'll never want another American pig.
You got Dennis Erectus blaring out your windows. Only on 92.3 KSJO.
KSJO appeasing our primal urges with hot, throbbing, sweaty animal rhythms from AC/DC, all a part of 50 minutes of music this hour. You know, of all the 90s bands, the Smashing Pumpkins drive me the nuts the most. And they're going to put me in an orgasm-like state here in just a few moments because we got them coming up. I'm Dennis Erectus, and in the studio with me is a British KSJO listener. This guy's name is Colin Smythe. Now, he called me up demanding airtime so he could express his opinion about something. All right, Smythe, what's this all about anyway?
Well, Dennis, I'm a bit alright about the way Americans spout off about the way that rock and roll is their music, when in fact it was England that's responsible for rock and roll.
Oh?
If it wasn't for groups like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, there wouldn't be any American rock. American musicians have no sense of fashion. They're all either haircut bands and spandex or grease monkeys in T-shirts and Levi's. All they know how to do is copy British bands.
Well, tell me this. What about grunge? They're from America, from Seattle, all those bands. And it's an important kind of music. Yeah.
Americans take so much pride in this so-called Seattle grunge music. All it is a throwback to the English punk scene of the late 70s. You got these fools like Kurt Cobain trying to go out the same way as Sid Vicious.
All right, people, if you want to talk to this guy and argue with him or respond to him or agree with him, whatever you want to do, call now to talk to Smythe, 575-KSJO, 800-350-KSJO.